Good morning, everyone. Just woke up and I have not done anything to myself because I couldn't wait to come and talk to you guys. Honestly, I woke up with so much on my mind that I wanted to share with you guys because, sorry, my nose itches. Jeez, you guys are gonna think like I'm some drug addict. It's just an inner itch, that's all. Wow, good morning. Maybe I should have washed my face before doing this video. But I want to keep it real. I want to keep it raw. I want to keep it unscripted, so I'm just being truthful. Anyways, as I was saying, I woke up with a lot on my mind because I got a lot of really man, you guys are incredible. I will say that 50 billion times, but you really are. I got so many emails with people just being so honest. And honesty, man, it's such a beautiful thing because when you really know what's going on, it's just so much easier to communicate and address it and just get right to the point of it all and, put the bullshit aside. I'm not really good with bullshit. So thank you. I appreciate that. So a lot of it has been self-worth stuff and self-love stuff. And it's almost like my mind is a little bit overwhelmed because I want to address every issue. And then I was thinking God, she should be doing this. Maybe she could try that. Maybe if she did this, maybe that would change her. And it became it all really stems from the same thing, right? Because we're all completely different. We all have completely different experiences. We all have completely different ways of thinking. I could suggest something and what I do, and you try it and it totally won't work, and then you'll hate me and you'll be like, Tamara, I don't know what you're talking about. That didn't work for me. It really comes down to making the right decisions for yourself, listening to yourself and implementing and trying things. And I always say change is your best friend. If you're feeling stuck and you've been stuck for 20 years and you don't know why you feel like shit, if you've been doing the same thing for 20 years, that's possibly why. You haven't created any change in your life to attempt to try something new that could possibly feel different. And I get it, a lot of times we don't do that because of fear, right? Because change is scary, because you don't know, because it's the unknown. And what's that black hole gonna look like? But the cool thing is that your black hole you sitting in right now looks like shitty shit. So why not just change it up? And why not go balls in somewhere else and see what that feels like, or even see what that promotes in you? Sometimes bad change can even be good change because it shifts the mentality, and that's just what you're trying to do. You're trying to shift mentality, right? You're trying to create space in your brain for change so that your life can change, so your body can change, so your breath can change, and then you kind of start sorting it out like you do in relationships, right? You have a really bad relationship and you're like, ooh, my next boyfriend, he ain't gonna do that to me. I'm not gonna get someone with those qualities because those qualities don't suit me individually. And a lot of times what do people do? They fall right back into the same kind of relationship with a different person who has the same qualities. And then they're a little bit surprised why it feels the same and it's not really going anywhere. Because you made the same choices, So you gotta really be in tune with that and really start paying attention to what choices you're making that are not working for you. And are you repeating the choices over and over again? That's my thoughts on change. I dig a change. I dig a change. I should make a song with that. I dig a change. Dig a change. Dig a change. Dig a change. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so you say, okay, Tamara, cool. I'll do your little change thing and see what happens. But I'm scared. How do I start? How do I start this change if I've been living in a rut for 20 years and I don't know how to, you know what I mean? I get that. So I'll tell you a little personal experience. It might not seem like a big deal to you, but in my life it was a big deal. I remember it in my childhood. I have dyslexia, and when I was young, when I was a little girl, because my first language was Spanish. I'm from Argentina, and I came to America and I had to learn English, and it was really hard for me. It was hard for me because I have dyslexia, and reading and writing, even still now, I have to read street signs 50 times before I understand them, man. This is really hard. Sometimes I get super frustrated with myself. So when I was young, I came to the United States of America, and I would go to school, and I was super shy. Not at home, but in school. And I remember I used to wear I used to wear turtlenecks. And I remember it was because I literally did not want to be seen. I didn't want anyone to see me. I didn't want anyone to talk to me in school. Like, I just, I was so scared to have contact. I don't even think my parents know this or knew this. But yeah, it just like freaked me out for some reason. It was so weird. Yeah, one day I think I got really sick of it. I think it was in like junior high school, and I remember going to school and being like, man, it sucks that I can't talk to anyone. I'm so afraid that people will ask me a question. And because I knew deep inside, and I'm sure you guys feel this too, maybe that struggle with self-worth, deep inside, like really deep inside me, I knew that I had really cool things to offer and really cool things to say, and like that I could be a really cool friend, and like I was a cool person, you know, like, but from the outside, like it was just so much fear holding me back. And I remember going home, and that night I said to myself, I was like, your mantra for the rest of your life will be fuck that. Just fuck that. Fuck it. Like I'm sorry, but that's what it is. There's no other word for it. So I decided from that point on that when things would come up in my life that freaked me out, I would literally say, fuck that. Fuck that, Tamara, just go. And I just started living my life that way. And at first, yeah, it was super scary. Super scary. I mean, I didn't even know what was gonna happen, but something was thrilling about it. And then once I got used to it, it kind of became like second nature, you know, to just throw myself into these situations or these changes that I'm talking about. And it started changing me, and it changed me big time. And like the real me got to come out, you know. And yeah, some people didn't like it and some people liked it. It didn't matter because I felt really good. Like, just felt so, yeah, it makes me cry. It just feels so good to be free, man. It just really does. And that's why I talk about it all the time. Like, I just want you guys to feel that too, if you don't already, because it's really a beautiful way to live. And you get people in your life when you live like that really want to be with you, not the fake you, or not the you that you're trying to pretend to be, the real you. And it feels so good. Man, I'm a mess. Isn't it cool to see like real people with real emotions looking crazy, like for real, and just being real? I don't know, like I really miss that. Not a lot of people are doing that these days, and I think it's really cool. So I'll leave you with these thoughts, guys. Maybe things to try. Number one, the mantra. Fuck that. Fuck that. Number two, change. Create change, even if it's just one little thing that you're going to do today, because little things become bigger things, and in time you will see the progression, I promise you. So start writing things down. When things feel bad, write down why they feel bad, and then don't repeat that action. Try something else. If that feels bad, write that down. Don't repeat that action. Try something else. Eventually you're going to start to figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Please try, and please come back to me and tell me how it feels. Even if it feels bad and I'm completely wrong, hey, it's something different, right? Love you guys. Sorry I had to cry. Sorry I look like crazy. No, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not sorry. Boom.